Alright guys, if you just saw the first video of the trading psychology thing where I talked about, the importance of being able to adapt to the market, then you may recognize that my room and everything looks exactly the same. And that is simply because I am recording a lot of psychology videos as of right now, because I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. If you haven't seen the first video on being the importance of being adaptive to the market, go and watch it after this video. I think it will help you out. So in this psychology video, I want to be talking about something different. Maybe this should be the first video actually, but it doesn't matter because it's all going to be in the playlist, right? And this video is going to be a rather shorter video because I just want to encourage you guys to, be courageous about your trading career. Yeah, because simply put, if you're a trader, for example, or you just heard about trading and it all essentially is like overwhelming and a little bit much, and you heard about trading, but you don't know if it's a real thing, if it's scam. You heard a lot of stuff, but all of this stuff it's so much, and you don't know if it's something good for you. I'm telling you guys right now, here and there, that you should be courageous about this and at least try it, because why not? And this is something that many people would not say, I guess, because being a trader or wanting to become a trader, be it full-time trader or just, maybe you just want to hustle a little bit at your side so you can, I don't know, afford a vacation or like do something for your family or whatnot. It doesn't matter, because most of people outside from trading will never actually encourage you to do trading. Never. Because it is risky, it is a scam, people lose money. Yeah, we as traders, we lose money, but our goal is that we make more money than we lose eventually. At the beginning and early stages of your trading career, you will lose more money than you make. That's fact. You need to be prepared for that. You're going to be losing more money than you make in your early, year or two, or even more. But if you're actually planning on becoming a profitable trader in the future, this will be completely irrelevant to you, because once you get your skill set done, the 3 pillars of trading that I always talk about, risk management, market structure, aka strategy, and psychology, if you get all of these things down, you will make way more money than you lost, So at the end, people that say, oh, you cannot do this is not for you, you shouldn't be doing this, it's an unnecessary risk. It's kind of hard. I want to say something like very clearly here. Dependent on the person that is telling you this, I want you guys to think about the following. Would you ask this person for advice in general in your life? If the answer is no, then why are you taking the advice of them? Oh, don't trade, don't do this, it's scam or whatnot. If it's someone that you actually trust and something like this, but you still want to pursue trading, take the risk. It's your life. Simply put, it's your life. What is the worst that can happen? Okay, let's go about it. What is the worst that could happen to you? Once you could go into trading and you could lose your money. Well, understanding money will help you understand, risking anything in life, basically. Money, depending on how old you are or what type of responsibilities you have, it's nothing but just a tool to you guys. You should see money as a tool. It's a spendable resource that you could use as a tool to either make more money or to spend it on luxuries or necessary things, right? Of course, we all need money to survive in this, society, right? We need money to pay our bills. We need money to buy food and all that, all of this stuff. We need money for once, right? Then we have luxuries, right? Do we really need money, for example, to buy every new iPhone that comes out whenever, right? Do we need money to get, the S plus tier cars whenever we can? Actually not, or like clothing. Do we need the best of best clothing right away? No, we don't. That is luxury. So we can already save up some money there to use it for our business, for trading, right? And yeah, that's what I just want to talk about, guys. Just take the risk. You can lose your money, you can lose your resource, but you will always, in no matter which business you're going to be approaching, you're always going to use some sort of resource. Oftentimes it's your money and your time, and then you're going to make something out of this. If you, for example, compare it to a 9-to-5 job, will a 9-to-5 job will be safer? I guess yes, because you have a contract with someone, you cannot be fired that easily depending on for how long you've been there, yada yada yada. But you're exchanging your time for money. We always do this. We always exchange our time for money. That's what we do in this society. Straight facts, right? And if you're, for example, in a 9-to-5 right now and you're already struggling, right? Of course, it can be a little bit harder to get into trading, 100% correct. But if you're, for example, struggling right now, and you actually work a 9 to 5 and you think about your lifestyle, right? And you go out every weekend and you spend hundreds of dollars each month or so for drinking or like smoking, like all of these bad habits, and maybe you're buying a lot of luxurious stuff or something like this. Maybe you could chill a little bit with that and actually save it up to get into trading, for example, and learn the skill. On the other side, if, by the way, you cannot do that because life is stressful, inflation, whatever the case may be, and you don't earn enough money, of course, I totally get it. It's hard, I get it. But in many situations, if you can actually manage to save up at least a little bit, you don't need a lot of money to start trading, right? You just need to be mentally prepared that, first of all, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme, right? It actually, takes time to develop a skill here. But once you get the skill set down, you can make way more money than most of people. It is not over-exaggerating. It's also not a bad thing. We don't try to learn trading to point, at people like, look at me, I did it. We are doing this for us and for the people, around us. We want to elevate them as well. But for that, we actually need to take the leap of faith and try our best to get into trading, right? And I want to encourage you to actually do this, because the worst thing that could happen is that you lose your money. And when I say to lose your money, I don't mean all your money, because if I say, go into trading and try to learn it, I don't mean that if you earn 2,000, for example, each month or something like this, don't take 2,000 into your trading account and do whatever you have to, right? Let's just say you make 2K a month, right? Do everything that you need to do, when it comes to like paying bills, buying foods and stuff, everything that you need to do. If you don't have to, for example, go into the club every week or every 2 weeks or whatever, and you can already start saving up some money, 100, 200, 300, 500, whatever the case may be, just save it up. Even if you save it up for, over the course of a few months, then you can deposit it into a trading account and actually start learning. But, and that's the funny thing, and I want to come to this right now, is you don't actually need money at the very start to learn about trading or like learn trading. You could just go ahead and learn with demo trading. It costs you nothing to learn it. It will only cost your time and your dedication, but you don't need money. So for everybody who is struggling right now, I understand you 100%, I do, believe me. But you can actually go ahead and build the skill set first, so whenever you actually can save up some money, you can deposit it and you already have your skill set, and then go into the market and get some money. The thing is just that it will take time, maybe years, potentially years. For me, it took 2 years right now. Other people take 3, others 4. Some people just, they just needed 1 year. It all depends on you. It depends on your learning curve. It depends on the type of person you are. You need to find out if you're a scalper, if you're a swing trader, or you're whatever. But you can build the skill set. If you build the skill set, the money will flow to you afterwards, 100%. Now, there's one disadvantage that comes from demo trading, in my opinion, and that is you don't actually learn trading with emotions, right? Because many people say that you should totally ignore your emotions. I'm going to be doing a video on that because I don't believe that this is true 100%. But emotions play an important role in trading, right? As I said before, a video on that will actually come. But it is a difference if you just, demo trade or if you use real money, right? But it's better to trade a demo account and learn the skill set than just say, oh no, I cannot learn it. You can. You simply can. Just go and get your demo account, at least get the strategy done. Use like half of a year or like even a year or as long as you need to learn the strategy. Afterwards, let's just assume, right, you spend half a year just studying one strategy, how I told you guys in my first video, like go and watch it afterwards, like be adaptive to the market, right? You learned one strategy to the bone, you understand it very much, right? Let's just say it took you half a year for that, okay? After that, what you can do is just deposit $100, and I know it's not as rewarding, and you think, oh, what should I do with 100? What should you do with $100? You should try to get emotions involved, because you need to learn how do you react as soon as greed starts kicking in. How do you, react once FOMO, fear of missing out kicks in? How do you act as soon as everything is going against you, once real money is involved? You need to feel that. You need to know what it's like to become a good trader. But at least beforehand you could learn the strategy. And I want to encourage you guys. I'm very hard with my words, I think, maybe. But I just want you guys to take the leap of faith. And to come back to the early stages of this video, people will always tell you, oh no, don't do this. Don't do this. It's way too dangerous. People lose their money. It's a scam, what I'm saying? Or what do you think who you are? Don't get limited by other people. Just because other people say that you cannot do that, it doesn't mean that they're right. There's a saying, and the saying is actually pretty true. Like, two people saying a statement. One of them is saying, I can do everything that I want to. I can do anything in life if I dedicate myself to it. And the other one saying, oh no, I can't do this. It's impossible to me. You know what? Both are right. 100%, they are both right. But it's just about on which team do you want to play, right? Do you want to be the more optimistic guy, or do we want to be the pessimistic guy? And if somebody says, no, oh, I want to be playing in the realistic team because not everybody can do it, then you're already on the pessimistic side, because realistically seen, everybody can make it. There's probably persons or like people out there who has it much worse than you, and they made it straight up. And this is not to insult you, but there's a very high chance that people that had it much worse than you actually made it. Don't get irritated by that. Don't get angry through that. Get inspired by that. People are making it out of every, aspect of life. Some people, were homeless and then they made it to like over $1 million. For example, in the car scene, look at the Stratman, for example. If you guys don't know his story, one of the biggest car channels on YouTube nowadays, he was homeless and lived in his car and he made it. Oh yeah, but he had a car and he had a camera. If you really start to cherry pick arguments like this, he made everything possible that was within his position to get where he is right now. So if you have a computer, if you have internet, and you have access to all of this, go demo trading, learn a strategy, and do your best, because once again, I am hard with my words, but I want to encourage you. You can do it. I am on the optimistic side. You can do it. Why? You simply need to ask yourself, if some people say, oh no, you can't do that, why? Why shouldn't I be able to do this? Because you are telling me that I can do it? What the fuck? Don't put your limiting beliefs onto me, you know what I'm saying? If somebody tells you, oh no, you can't do this, it is just them putting their limiting beliefs from themselves upon you. Maybe they tried to do something in the past and it didn't work because they wasn't dedicated for long enough. But if you stick to it, you can do it. Why should somebody else be able to do it, but you shouldn't be able to do it? I'm saying right now and right here, take the leap of faith. Accept it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a hard journey as well. If you want to have more out of life, you're also going to, you have to do more in life. Simple facts. And I don't want to, disrespect anybody doing already a lot of stuff, right? If you're, for example, parent, if you are a parent and you have 2 children and stuff like this, and you have to pay even more bills and you have to take care, of course it's gonna be fucking hard for you, 100%. But there is people who made it. I'm not saying that, oh my god, once you didn't make it, you failed. No. I think, for example, Abdullah Rashid, I think he's also a trader here on YouTube who is actually a parent and he also made it. I'm just saying, if you want to do it, you can do it. You will have sleepless nights, of course. You will have a lot of stress. You will have losses, but you know what you're also going to have? You're also going to have wins. You're going to have great confidence and you have a better life. At the end of the day, if you stick through it, you will feel very accomplished. You will feel proud of yourself. And once again, I'm just encouraging you to take the leap of faith, because sometimes that's all that we need. And I'm just a stranger on the internet, you don't know me, I don't know you. It's just fact, but maybe that's all that you need right now. I do believe that everybody can do anything in life if they dedicate themselves to it. Actually dedicate, not going to party every week, not seeing your friends every week, if they say, oh, let's go out and do some stuff, actually saying, I like you guys, I do like you, I respect you as well, but I have to do my thing right now. And then you're just going to do your thing. Personally, me, there's been weekends in which, even weeks in general, in which I haven't seen my friends. I was dedicated, I was on the charts, I was backtesting, I was doing everything that I could. Not because I was disrespecting my friend or because, oh my god, they are not grinding with me. No, they are still good friends, right? But it's just I wanted to accomplish something and I knew that I had to take the time. You can take the time as well. I believe in you. And one more thing, for example, to sum it all up. If you are, for example, a baby and you're just crawling on the ground, what I'm saying, blah, blah, your parents eventually want you to stand on your feet and walk, right? And to do so, they try to help you, right? They are holding you and you are trying to, get up on your feet and blah, blah. They know that you will fail. And they will say, it's no problem. Oh my god, everything is fine, blah, blah. And they will, just make sure that you feel comfortable, right? But eventually, they make you fail over and over and over again until you are able to walk, you know, and then they are super happy about it, right? Like they're super happy. Like beforehand you were just failing and failing and failing, but for them it wasn't failing because you were just taking the steps necessary to actually taking steps and standing on your feet, right? So think about it like this. If you are constantly failing, I personally would congratulate you, because failing over and over and over again but still sticking to what you want to do is actually you just getting closer and closer to where you want to be, you know. And in 1 year from now, if you dedicate yourself, maybe you are not profitable yet, maybe you haven't made any crazy payouts from funded accounts, maybe your life account is not at $1 trillion or whatever, but in 1 year of now, if you just stick to it, there's one of the biggest things that you can do to yourself, and you can actually look into the mirror and be proud of yourself, and you can say, I may not be where I want to be, but goddamn thanks, I'm not where I were last year, you know, or where I used to be, whatever the case may be. I butchered it a little bit, but you get what I'm saying, right? Take the leap of faith. When we were younger, people would encourage us to fail because they knew eventually we would succeed, right? As a baby, first we crawled, then we walked. Whenever we fell, we got encouraged to stand up again and try it again. Whenever we tried to learn how to, you know, ride the bicycle, you know, we had the support wheels, you know, we fell and we fell and we fell over and over and over again, but eventually we made it. People were proud. At some certain age, people would just stop with this. And as soon as you do something that is outside of their bubble, outside of their comfort zone, they kind of like want to protect you or keep you down. Some people don't want to see you up, guys. It's also going to be another video like that we're going to talk about this. Some people don't want to see you succeed. It's okay. We can just ignore them, basically, right? But understand that people that are trying to discourage you, most of the time, they just want to protect you, right? Because it is risky. Of course it's risky, you know, it is a risk to do something like this, but everything in life is a risk. If I go to my job, for example, and I misbehave or something happens and, you know, the company that I work is not performing as well and they had to cut jobs, maybe I am jobless within 3 months. Oh, yeah, but for a few months, maybe I will at least receive some payment. Yeah, congratulations, but I don't have anything fundamental for me right now. So to sum it up one more time, take a leap of faith. People will always say that it is risky, and it is going to be risky. And it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I always say this, but eventually you will get better. If you're making mistakes and you fail and you fail and you fail, congratulations. As long as you fail, and in retrospective, you actually look, what was the mistake? What did I do wrong? Can I improve here? Did I fail because of mistakes that I did, or was it just bad luck? And don't be too easy on saying bad luck. I mean, like in market, if you analyze the market, for example, and you use supply and demand, and you actually wait for your supply zone and you take the trade, and the trade still goes against you, then it was no mistake from you. Sometimes the market, you know, just goes against you. It's perfectly fine. But I just want to encourage you, if you want to better your life and people are saying that you cannot do it, don't listen to them. Straight up, don't listen to them. It is going to be hard, and it may be hard right now. It's always going to be hard in life. That's how life is. You know, it is hard to stay in the position in which you are right now. It is also hard to get moving and actually, you know, walk towards the life that you want to be at, you know. But at the end of the day, if you want to end up something different, you need to start moving. It's going to be hard. Choose your heart, and whatever you do, believe in yourself. You don't need a lot of people believe in you. It's hard when your family or when your friends or whatever, when your closest circle don't believe in you. It is hard. I totally understand it. Maybe it helps by knowing that some random guy on the internet believes in you. I do. You can do it. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you cannot do it, because you can. You simply can. If somebody tells you you can't, it's just them telling, you know, that's my limit for myself, but it's not your limit. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, I hope that I could encourage somebody. Take the leap of faith. Allow yourself to fail. Allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to get better. Because you deserve it, bro. Or girl, whatever. Whoever's going to listen to this or watch this. Go and take the leap of faith. You can do it. If that video helped you, I would appreciate, you know, a comment, a like, whatever the case may be, or subscribe, because I'm trying my very best to help as many traders or upcoming traders, whatever the case may be, with free content here on YouTube. So just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you've got a friend that also, you know, wants to get into trading, you know, just share this link to them, you know what I'm saying, if they need to hear this. But what's more important than liking this video, subscribing, whatever, is believe in yourself. You got this. Also, if you want to reach out to me or like connect with me, here's my Instagram. It was in the video the whole time. You know, I would appreciate a follow on every platform, of course. You know, it's just a nice thing. one important thing, if you follow me on Instagram and you actually reach out to me, I won't ever reach out to you first, just so that you are aware. Don't get fooled by scammers or whatever pretending to be me. I will not reach out to you first. Follow this account and this account only. Until I have my verification mark, you will never know, blah blah, but you get what I'm saying. If you still need a broker and you're outside of the US, go and check the first link in the description. It's the broker that I use. It's the broker that I used ever since, even before YouTube. And I trust in it. Do your own research if you don't trust it, whatever the case may be. But that's going to be it for me right now. Thank you for watching this video. You got this. It's going to be a journey, but take the first step, never look back, and go forward. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't ever let anybody discourage you.